Actually with I'm not like investing this. I just use everything that it helps with exfoliation. There's a few things that each day is allocated to something, and I don't. Okay, I'm gonna put myself. Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Welcome. If it's your first time stopping by here, you're most welcome. It's a beautiful weather in the capital this morning. I mean, it's been raining since yesterday, the day before yesterday, and now finally we have a bit of sun. So today's video is just a reset video, like my Sunday routine reset video. This year it's a vow that I made to myself that I want to try as much as possible to really take care of me as a mother, as a wife, and as a businesswoman. So I really do get tired most of the time. Like, dealing with a now toddler is not a joke. So you have to pick after him, you have to make sure the house is all okay, you make sure that you have to feed him, you have to feed your whole family, you have to run your business, and often it leads to exhaustion. Because, as you know, I don't know if you know, but before, for the past years, ever since, I'm a night owl, so I'm still really adjusting. It's a full year now with a baby, but I'm really struggling to adjust to make sure that I do get my full sleep, or sleep in early, maybe probably 9-10, because it's not really realistic. I mean, I come from work or from the business place around 7, so when you get home you still have to clean up, wash baby, and do all that. So I still end up sleeping like midnight and then get up early. So it's basically not working. So this year I've tried, to try and balance. Not only am I trying to balance, but I'm also trying to keep myself sane mentally and physically. It's been a lot going on. Before we start our apps, I just want to quickly take my mint leaf and leave them on the stove while they brew. And yeah, because I like drinking my mint tea, especially in the mornings before anything else, because this just helps my body, especially with headaches and some sort of tension like that. It relieves with tension, headache, and migraines. And it's also I'm talking about the benefits of the mint right now. So yeah. And the other good thing that I love about it is the fact that it helps with the digestion issues. If you are having problems with your tummy, you just get to drink this, and it will help you very easily. And not only do you speak of all those things, what about the fresh, breath it leaves in your mouth? I think that's one of the favorites of these benefits, and most importantly, the energy that it leaves you with. So here I am, I'm just putting my yoga mat, and then I'm just doing a few things, abs here and there, just to get to work on the legs as well as the tummy, the core on the tummy. So that's just basically what I'm doing. Nothing fancy, nothing big at this point. I'm not like invested in any tools, like lifting weights and stuff like that. I'm just doing what I can with what I have. Now we move on to this favorite part of my Sunday reset routine, which is my DIY foot exfoliation, kind of like a foot spa, something like that. So these are just basically some of the few things that I use. Not some of the few things, this is actually everything that I use. I just use everything that is in my home. I don't need to go all fancy and all that. So that is just the exfoliator that I use. I bought that in Pep some years ago because this is something that I've been using before. So those are the basic things that I use. This salt that I'm using, it's the best soap that you could use. It's Epsom salt. but I use this iodinized salt. It's out Makoto. We have it here in Namibia, very very cheap. That 2 kg you can get it under $20 if I'm not mistaken. The last time I bought that salt was like when I was after giving birth, because that's the salt that helped me, you know, recover my stitches. If you want me to talk about that more, please let me know in the comments section. So the next thing that I put in there was vinegar. The vinegar, we all know it helps with exfoliation. I mean, all these products that I'm putting in here, they just help with exfoliation, leaving the skin smooth, opening up pores, just cleansing, putting the skin at ease, reduce itchiness, you know. And mostly important is the warm water that also helps relaxes the muscles as well as joints and all the good things. So I put salt, as you saw. I put vinegar. I put my bubble bath in there, just not for the bubbles just for the bubbles. And now I'm putting the baking soda, yeah, bicarbonate of soda. So that is just basically what I'm putting there, and then eventually you see me putting in salt. Right, so this DIY food spa is something that you can make for yourself. It doesn't cost much. You can skip some things that I've used, like you don't need the vinegar. You can just use baking soda with your salt, and maybe lemon if that's what you have. It can work. Okay, so you don't need to go and bring a bag. You can just do with what you have. You know, I know these days we want everything for the gram, like to look all good and go out to these expensive spas, but yeah, there's a few things that we can afford. Right, so let me just say, before I actually did the food spa, I took a shower. So from the shower, then now my tea is very well brewed, and all the good nutrients are, you know, in that tea. So then the next thing, then I move on now to the DIY, the food spa that I have. Then while I put my foot in the basin, I'm just sipping on my mint tea. And the bottle that you see there, it's actually, if you look closely, it's a pump, Mwaka water pump bottle. And you might wonder what is in there. Well, let me tell you, when I was at the village, my mother gave me the honey. That is organic honey, all the way from the village, made by wild bees. Okay, so you can't even compare it to the honey on the shelf in any of the shop shelves. Okay, yeah. So that is the honey that I've been using lately to just sweeten my tea, and I use it in almost everything. That Mwaka water pump was actually full, but I've been using it in my oats, in my everything. And this honey, just like these honeys that we buy in the shops, they tell us, you know, they're the best, and what best option for any sugar or something like that. I use this honey, especially if you have high blood pressure problems. This is something that you could substitute your sugar for. So in my case, I don't have that, but I just fell in love with it when I tested back home, and when she gave me, then I abused the whole thing here. So right now here, what I'm doing basically is just to reset, to see how the week will go, like business wise, and just also how to I'm also making my schedule on how I must work, because literally these days, if I don't put up a schedule, it means that I'll not do anything for myself for the day, because homeboy just takes time, and when he sleeps, that's when now I want to edit my YouTube videos and what. But now I have a weekly planner where I wrote what I'm supposed to do each day. You know, sometimes cleaning, we might just think it's about floor and everything, but now like I said earlier, with a toddler in the house, I have to make sure that I allocate my time right. So I'm like, on this specific day, it doesn't matter what time, but the things that I've written should be accomplished. If it's cleaning the windows, cleaning what, cooking this, doing that, filming, making a YouTube video, each day is allocated to something. And I don't allocate just to put a lot of things on one day, but rather I'm like, I just put 2, 3, maximum 4 items, things that are realistic, goals that are realistic, that I know I can achieve if he's awake or is sleeping. So that is just basically how I go about everything. I also try to put around ingredients and see what type of meals I can come up with for the week, just make it as simple as possible. And this has helped me a lot, because now I don't get to feel so overwhelmed, like when it's time to cook. Now I have to think, what are we eating today and stuff like that, right? And also I'm just trying to calculate what I've done so far in the previous week, business wise. Am I making profit? What am I lacking? What stressed me last week? How can I improve it? And that is just how I go about that situation. So I'll put this feed in here for the next 30 minutes. So yeah, this is just how I kind of make my me time. Is like maybe 1 hour 30. The hour is the apps, the bathing and everything, and then the 30 I put it in this soaking situation. And then it starts to rain again, it's drizzling, and it's just, the weather is giving, because when the weather is like this, my baby can actually sleep almost the whole day. So I'm just so happy at this point, because homeboy is sleeping with his father, and I'm just here, having the best time of my life. Time to myself to do things, because I believe you just have to, as a mother, as a wife, you have to feel better about yourself before you can actually take care of other people. So this is just basically how I'm starting to appreciate myself. It's going to be, it's a work in progress, and I believe it won't stop here, because I made sure this 2024 it's gonna be about self-care. I'm gonna put myself first to not, don't get me wrong, life first, but I'm also going to take care of myself, because I believe the previous year I didn't do that as much. I just mostly take care of everything and everybody else, but not myself. So it's been 30 minutes, and now I'm just, see, that's the dirt that came out. So it's been 30 minutes now after soaking. So I just took that file. I'm going on my heels, making sure that everything is okay. I'm just cleaning up or scrubbing the dead cells, and hope you saw that the skin that came out. It's not as much because I did this last week, so yeah, I'm getting there. My heels are not that bad, they don't creak as much, but I'm just trying to make sure that I'm okay, give myself a good foot scrub, and then I just feel clean. The only thing missing here is just the pedicure. Yeah, so it feels really nice. It's a good feeling, feels nice and all that, and it's something that I'm beginning to enjoy. So this year self-care is something that we're taking very, very serious. So at this point I'm just pressing hard, like a massaging kind of motion, because usually I feel tense in my joints, especially there by the ankles. So that's just basically what I'm doing, just giving a proper nice warm rub over that area, just to make sure that the muscle is nice relaxed, so that I can prepare for the week ahead of standing. Yeah, just look at that, look how clean that heel is, and just the skin itself, huh? Well, after that whole situation, I just dry my feet. And then now I'm going to go ahead with this nice butter that I was gifted by a friend of mine. You can buy it from Pep. It's an also heaven product. It's written food spa, I mean food care. It has vitamin F in it. It's written intensive food butter, softens and moisturizes dry rough feet with mineral with with marine minerals. So you can get it in Spa. Yeah, I don't know the price. Not Spa, guys, in Clicks. You can get it in Clicks. It's an also heavenly product. So I don't know the price because I haven't really checked it. I don't go about that when somebody gifts me something to go and check the price. So I didn't really go and check the price. But that is the final thing that I'm gonna do about this foot spa. I'm just going to nicely massage it in my feet, and then from there I'm just gonna lock this the moisture in socks, then my slippers, then I can go about my day. So if it's your first time here, my name is Mwaka the Wifepreneur. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe so you watch videos like this. I also make videos on starting business, how to grow your small business, and all that just stuff. I also have vlogs and more videos like this on productivity and stuff like that. Hope to see you in my next video, guys. Take care, and please share this video with your families and friends. Ciao. Yes. Ooh. You break my things. Now you're talking.